Hi everyone, I'm Simeon, and today we'll be looking at installing Drupal on our local machine using the Wampserver. This is a new channel, so weekly, as time permits me, I will be uploading videos on Drupal tutorials so that you'll be up and running, understanding how Drupal works, and you can implement such things on your site or any Drupal project you are handling. So you might be wondering, why do I need to install Drupal on my local machine? One, just to play around with Drupal, to understand how it works, how to configure certain things on Drupal, maybe a block, a module, or whatsoever you want to do. You can do that on your local machine. So that's one reason. Number two, just to save cost and time, you can install Drupal on your local machine. For that reason, you build your site offline, and when you are through, you fine-tune everything, you can upload it to a live server. So now in these tutorials, it will be on a local server. A subsequent tutorial, the next tutorial will be how to install Drupal on your cPanel using Softicos or the manual method, which I will show us both, and then configuring Drupal with all the errors that Drupal will be popping up here and there. We're going to go through all those things and how to resolve all those things. So let's jump into the system and see how to install Drupal on our local machine. Stay tuned. So we are starting. The first thing we need to do is to go to google.com. So you can type that. I'm already there. Google.com. Just type Drupal 9 download. So that's it. Takes it there. So you have that. So you download this, whether the tar, zip, or zip file. So I normally go for the zip file. Download it to your machine. After that, then you need the Wampserver. So this is the Wampserver site. You can, if you don't know how to go about that, just go to google.com, search for Wampserver, download or whatever. So I'm using a 64-bit Windows system. So 64-bit. So we have this. So it takes us there. So just go to the download button. 64-bit. It asks all these questions and you can fill it and all that. Then one thing I want us to know, while we are installing Drupal Wampserver on our local machine, a lot of errors comes up. It's telling you this is not available on your machine, this software is not available on your machine. So you just read through the instructions when you are trying to download the Wampserver and try and follow up solve all those issues of how to install. Like this, it's saying that there's this Visual Studio, this and that. So as you keep installing, as when you start installing all these things, all this pops up. So try and solve them. So the internet is there. Just type in your search word and it will bring you up. So I went through that. So my Wampserver is up and running and is working properly. So once you have installed your Wampserver on your system, now what you need to do is you download your Wampserver on your local machine, then install it. I've downloaded it. So this is it. I downloaded it. So you can just click install. I have already installed, so I don't need to do that. So the next thing we need to do, once we have done that, I need to explain certain things here. So we have this. You have this localhost phpMyAdmin. So we have this localhost is where you'll be keeping. This localhost is like your server. So I'm not installing the Wampserver, it's already installed on my system. So we have this PHP, that is for your database, and then this www.directory. So you can always, if you don't know where that goes to, just go to my computer. Then you have this WAMP64. So you have this www. So all your projects will be in this directory. So you can do that also. Now we have this maybe because at times Drupal will tell you that the PHP settings, your PHP settings is lower, so you can adjust them here, PHP extensions and all the things like that. At times the speed is not enough, you can increase it there. So this not for today, but maybe in subsequent tutorials, so when we have time, we'll look at all these PHP settings, PHP extensions, php.ini. So we have that. So now you have downloaded your Wampserver, you have installed it, you have so once you have installed it, you see this icon here on this task tree. It's supposed to turn to green. If it's green, you know all your services are working. If it's not yet green, then something is wrong. You have to make sure that it's green. So mine is green. The icon has turned to green, so everything is working properly. So what I need to do is this. You come to your web page, open it in the browser and type localhost. So once you type that, if all the services are working, if they are not working, you can see stop, you can see restart all services, stop all services, restart all services, stop all services. So if it's not working, just click on start all services until this icon, this W icon goes to green, turns to green. So we have that. So now we have this project. We have all this project, the local host. That's where we are presently. So we are not seeing our projects. So now let's go back to this W where all your icons are. So I have Drupal 9. I've downloaded it from the Drupal site. All I need to do is to extract it. I have Isaac. So once you extract that, you have that folder in that www directory of the Wampserver. So I have this project there, D9. That's one of the projects I did. So once we finish, once this thing has extracted, it's extracting, it's still extracting. It's taking time, so let's just wait for it. Let it extract. So it has finished extracting. So we have this. So I will need to rename it. Let me call it practice. So let's call it practice. So you will now come to your browser. And type in. So you can refresh this. Once you refresh, you can see that we have this practice there. So we have these two projects. We have D9 and practice. So now what I need to do is to now type localhost practice. So that's Drupal, but there's still one more thing we need to do. So which is localhost php my admin. So we need to go there. It's already part of your Wampserver, or you can just click here on this. So that takes you there. So the username for the PHP my admin is root. It has no password, so you just click on go. I'm sorry, it's MySQL. I'm sorry for that. So we have MySQL. So we go. So you can have your you can create your database here. So I'm going to create a new database. Let's call it Drupal. So we have that as our database. So we can now come back here. Now English, if you are not an English, maybe a Chinese or Dutch, you can choose your language here, and then you save and continue. So we want the standard installation. So the database name is Drupal. So the username is root. It has no password. Don't worry, all these things, when you get to a live server, you can change them. The settings, the settings for the Drupal name, the root, the username, you can change them on a live server. Even when you are finished building on your site, you can change them. So this is for advanced settings. We are not going to tamper with anything there. I don't want a table. I'm not having a table prefix, so I'm not tampering with this. So we now move on to the next thing, which is to install the Drupal site. So it's installing. So I'm going to pause. So Drupal has finished installing 100%. So it takes us to the next stage, which is configuring the Drupal site, which we're going to do. So let's call this site practice. Simeon at Drupal.org. This is a practice site, so I'm going to use that. Simeon at Simeon.org. So can make it strong. Let's make it strong. So we have that. I'm from Nigeria, so we have that. So you might like to leave this on or check it out, but it's better to put it off because we are working offline. So each time you launch this site, it wants to connect to the internet, and that will be consuming your server. It will be taking your server strength. So that's why I put it off. I don't want to do that for now, so it's off. So Drupal is installed. So I don't want to stop here because we have now installed Drupal, but that's not the end of it. We need to, now that we have successfully installed Drupal on our site, the next thing we need to do is to look at the report, because there are certain things that are hidden on the surface and we want to see whether we successfully installed Drupal or not. So we click on the report, it brings us to this page, and then we come to status report. So it's showing us one error, one warning. So we need to fix this error and the warning, and let's see what's the error. Now I told you earlier on why I don't update the no update notification, why I deliberately disabled it when we were doing the installation, when I was doing the installation. Then this trusted host setting, let's see how we can rectify this error. So let's click on this protecting against HTTP host header attacks. So we click on that. So it takes us to Drupal.org and we read about that. Sorry, my internet connection is there. Let's reload that page. So we have this. So we need to so we want to correct this error. So what we need to do is to look for, if you type WAMP, it's not there, but there's an alternative to WAMP, and that is XAMPP. So let's start this just one. So let's start that. So let's look for some of this. So it just goes down. So okay, yeah. Now what we need to do for the open the settings and update and update the code to this tree. So we just copy this code. Copy it. So the XAMPP is an alternative to Wampserver. So now once you've copied that code, we're trying to rectify this trusted host settings. So you come to your Wampserver, the directory, www directory, practice, that's where we are, then site, default. Now so something I want to mention here, if you open this, you see that it is read only. So it's read only here. So you need to uncheck this. See what I'm saying now? If let me just drag this, and now this the code that we copied from Drupal.org and that trusted host settings. I need to paste it here. Just paste it and save. Now it will not allow us to save. If I say save, see settings already is. Do you want to replace it? Yes. You say it's not going to allow us to save it. Why? The reason is because this thing is set to, let me cancel this. So I'm going to close this, cancel, don't save. Now I'll come back, and then I'll come back to properties, then I will uncheck this, apply, okay. Now I'll open it again. Make sure you open it with WordPad, not with Microsoft Word. If you have Notepad or Note++ on your system, you can use that. So I will now paste this same code in Drupal in that settings.php, and I'll save it now. It's going to allow me to save. So once it is saved, I'll come back to these settings, and then properties, then I'll click read only, because the settings file must be set to read only, but on the live server it is 444. that is, nobody will be able to write on it. The permission settings on it in the live server. So we have this now. Let's reload this. Let's reload that. Let's make sure that so that is off. So we only have one warning, and the warning is about the update. The update settings is not is not updated. If you want the update notifications to be, the warning to be removed, all you need to do is just to go to your extend, then you come, you see update manager, check it, and then save. So we have that. So that's what we have. So let's come back to our reports now, and let's check the status report. So you can see that all the errors that Drupal was giving us before is no longer there. So that's how to solve this. Remove all the errors that Drupal will be reporting to you. So you can go try and solve that. So I hope this tutorial helps you to kickstart your Drupal journey. So this is how to install Drupal on your site, on your local machine, and I know that in the subsequent tutorials we'll be looking at how to install it on our cPanel using the soft course and the manual method. I will show us that also, and how to clear all the errors that Drupal might be popping up. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, try and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and so that with subsequent tutorials and videos you will be updated. You will know that when we are starting, when a new video is being uploaded to YouTube. So thank you for watching. I hope you find the tutorial helpful. Thank you.